Hello, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the Wheatbaker Spa. Follow us as we're asking all the questions and we're doing all the podcasty things. It's quite the ride and quite the relaxation, if I say so myself. Welcome to our spa. I'm so excited to be here with our collaborator in wellness, none other than the person in Abiola Desalu. She is the CEO, collaborator of Modara. Modara are one of our partners in the creation of our spa. When we were trying to create our spa and looking for vendors and all of that, we reached out to her, and the conversation that was supposed to be a 2-minute conversation almost landed about an hour, where we were just talking about sourcing and the ingredients that are used. So I'm so excited to have her sit down with us today. Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I think I look forward to us having a lovely conversation.
I look forward to it too. So typically, I always start by asking, how did you start?
Okay. At the risk of sounding cliche, I started because I've got sensitive skin, and I was out there looking for products that were designed for my type of skin, sensitized by a lot of the I would say synthetic ingredients in most of the products out there. And just for the love of creating something excellent, Modara was born.
Oh, wow. So how old is Modara?
This is our 11th year.
Oh, wow.
Yes, in operation.
11 years.
Yes, in 11 adventurous years.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's the highlight for you as Modara? You've done 11 years. What is the highlight for you in your journey?
I think there are many moments, but one of it that, just because I have to think quickly now, one of it that stands out is 2024. We got nominated or shortlisted by the European Natural Beauty Awards for the Award of Excellence for one of our products, the Zuri Serum, which you carry in the spa, and which is part of the products used in some of the treatments. Yes.
That was such an exciting journey for us. It was very important for me to take products, but to build a treatment around it.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like often when we go to spas, we enjoy the treatment, and when we go home, it's like our skin is not the same. It's like kind of when you go to the hairdressers, your hair never looks the same as it does in the hairdressers. Yeah. But we wanted guests to be able to take that experience home. What was your thinking like in the creation of, we have some very interesting, the journey, and there was such intentionality in how you named the treatments, in how you crafted the treatments, and even seeing how you were training the staff. Yeah. So please walk me through your thought process of the creation of that treatment plan, Modara, Wheatbaker collab.
So I would say that one of the things that I think I've loved in the journey of even building Modara as a brand is the creative side of me coming alive. I've been blessed with both a creative and analytical mind. And before now, I was working in an accounting firm as a tech auditor. So switching from that to Modara was quite exciting. And it just unleashed the whole creative side that has been, should I say,
on the shelf.
Yes. So, and I love experiences. I love well thought out, intentional experiences. I love nature. A lot of moments just from being a child to where I am just stays with me. I'm one of those people that pause to smell the roses. I don't just walk by it. I pause to see and appreciate nature and appreciate beauty. And so I think just because of that, when you say do something, Abiola does not know how to do basic. It has to just, have a bit of pizzazz and a bit
a lot of you in
it. Yes. So when we were very excited to create the spa experiences, And one of them has been some idea that has just been in our mind, and we called it the Atumbi. Atumbi in Yoruba means the rebirth in English. And if you are from the Yoruba culture, and probably other cultures in Nigeria, right? There's that first bath that your grandmother will give a newborn, and it's that scrubbing of the skin using palm oil. And we just reimagined it for an adult, because why not? You know, you may not remember the one you had as a baby, but maybe
another needs
another rebirth. So, you know, we have a local sponge scrub with the black soap. We have a palm oil melt. So we really took that whole traditional, should I say, experience for a little child, and we just wanted an adult to have it, you know.
So as someone that has experienced it, if you want to, come yourself to Wheatbaker, but as someone that has experienced it, I remember feeling pampered and cared for. I would even dare say the word loved. It felt very special, it just felt very grounding. And I remember just feeling like I wish I could capture that feeling and always go back to that place of feeling. It kind of felt like it was my mom giving me a bath, which is weird because I'm an adult. But it felt, and it didn't feel in a weird way. It just felt very comforting and very like the palm oil melt. I know it's a lot, but it just felt really good. I know how my skin felt very nourished by the experience. And the local scrub, like the entire thought process. How in God's name did you think about combining all? I know you said it this way, but how did that even sit in your mind?
To be honest, I don't know. Every now and then, I'm just very grateful to God for giving me such a creative mind, because He gives me joy to create things that people that have value. Not just for money. Like, I live for exchange of value, for delivering value. And I love that you said that you felt loved, because when we create things, whether it's a product or an experience or even delivering to the customer, the three words we want customers to experience, three emotions: want you to feel loved, want you to feel joyful, want you to feel peace. So as long as you experience one of those three things, then we have
the job was done.
Yes, and the job.
Well, the job was very much done with my treatment. I really enjoyed it.
To hear that.
But also, you have a foot massage soak. And I remember when we were doing the testing, and I was like, "Oh, what is this fragrance? What is this?" Like, everything just felt very. And I didn't realize how tired my feet were until we started, and I just like. Oh God, it felt amazing. Like, now saying that, I think I need to book another session.
Is the one that you had.
Yes. How did you come about that one? What was your thinking?
So I think why we created that is a lot of us carry the stress of the days and the weeks and the months in our legs. We're on our feet.
All the time.
And even if you're not on your feet and you're just sitting, you still carry, in fact, maybe even more, because then blood is not flowing a lot, and that's why it comes with a massage. And Iriajo again just means the journey. So we imagine that your feet has been on a journey, whether physical because of your nature of work, or virtual because you're seated at a desk and you just need relief. And we use pink Himalayan salts, which is good for detoxifying the body. We use essential oils that also, help with just calming your person and also just detoxifying your skin. And then the massage with the butter is also, shea butter is a great antioxidant. And so as a massage balm, it is really good at just helping to remove the pressure, remove all the tiredness in the joints and relieve aches from your body.
That makes so much sense, because I think for a lot of us, shea butter reminds us of our grandmothers or our mothers. And I remember very young when my grandma would have all these weird containers of original, like back in the day, they didn't used to really beat it as much, when it was just plain shea butter. And the smell, and when you hurt yourself and they are like rubbing it on, it's like shea butter was used for everything.
It is still used for everything.
And I remember just feeling very like the tension leaving my body with shea butter. Why did you decide shea butter as, because shea butter features very well with your product?
It does.
How did shea butter become the key ingredient in all that, in a lot of things you do?
In lots of things. One, my grandmom used it a lot on me. and I particularly remember an incident as, I think I was probably about 8 years old. And I had, is the skin, should I say, I don't know what to call it, but when you have sores on your skin, and typically most people just, the scars remain for life. I can't remember the name it's called. My younger sister and I caught it, and it was the skin infection, is what I'll say. And we were being treated by the doctors at the hospital, and my grandmom came home and she was furious with my mom, like, if I treated your skin like this,
would you have beautiful skin?
Yes, smooth, flawless skin. And she went back home. I grew up in Ibadan, and my grandmom was also in Ibadan. So she went back home and brought this ointment, which I now know is the lye that is used in black soap. The natural lye that's in black soap. She came back with black soap. She came back with osun, which is camwood. And then she came back with shea butter. And within a week,
everything was dried
and not just that, we healed without scars, which was her main concern. She was like, that medication, they were giving us antibiotics at the hospital. She was like, that's just going to be very, it won't heal to the
root.
Yes, to the root. And that it would probably also potentially reoccur. And she was right. And that moment, I didn't even know how it stayed with me. But when I started having reactions to things, it wasn't just even skincare products. My skin could get sensitized because you sprayed an air freshener that has,
something,
a synthetic ingredient in it. And I was just, redness and itchiness. And I just knew, but based on my experience as a child, that shea butter was, in Yoruba, it does all things. Yes, it's for scraps, it's for burns, it's for colds, it's for, yes. So I just started researching it more. And one of the pictures I have in my head as a creative director in Modara is imagining our ancestors in the bush and us with lab coat, and also just knowing that they were scientists, even if they didn't know how to write it down, that our ancestors were scientists. And so to learn a lot on what they discovered, and then just use science and research to refine it, and give definition and maybe some more structure to it.
Okay. From what you've said today, I hope you're going to create a product around your grandma, this particular story.
That would be good.
Because I think a lot of young people, I mean, anyone that has little children, they pick up things in weird places. And next thing you're seeing some weird bumps and scratches and whatnot. And your shea butter is so nourishing. But moving on from your shea butter, if I'm to be honest, one of my most favorite, I don't know which is my favorite, but one of the things I love among your products is your bath soap. It's like pouring honey into, like, every time I have a bath with it, I just feel spoiled. And it just feels very, it's just yummy. It's the texture is literally like,
luxurious.
Yes. And because I come from Taraba as well, and our honey is that very dark, thick. Every time I pour, I'm like, what is this in this soap? I don't know what magic you have concocted in your soap.
Okay.
But how did you branch into soap? And how come your soap is super luxurious?
Okay. So I think one of the things is, for Modara, one of our ethos is actually just quality, excellence. And for the black soap, I don't know if any other one does it, but we cook our black soap from scratch.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we have the local women that help us cook it from scratch. So we get the palm kernel oil cold pressed for us each time we want to produce. And then we also have the lime made by the women. That way, first, we ensure there's no adulteration. In fact, when we went to them to have the conversation, they called me a name. They said, Mama Ishembaye. It's a very strong Yoruba word. It just means the one that is interested in the traditional, the way we did things traditionally. Because I asked them, I've experienced black soap a bit different from what I experienced from my grandma. And I wanted that original...
to keep that.
Yeah, the original, should I say,
texture
formula of black soap. I mean, they didn't come in liquid form then.
Yes, they
so,
were.
I mean, that's where we then bring our own, we've gone to
innovation.
And it's black soap is soft soap. So it will melt even if you just keep it as a bar. I didn't like that messiness. So turning it into liquid was a way to fix that, give you a great traditional recipe, but in a way that is very easy to use. Balancing it with ingredients that also make it less, because soap can be a bit harsh for some people.
Yes.
But then again, if black soap is well formulated, it's not harsh. I know it's gotten a bit of bad rap out there, like, but then they used to use it for newborns.
Yes,
so
and they didn't use to dry skin.
So I knew we must have been missing something. And so by going back to the women in the village and asking them for, to give us the original formula, that's one of the things that we got right. And just I never wanted to compromise on the experiences. I think I was frustrated by the narrative that if it is local, then it's not well experienced. I just thought that was a narrative that was we were underselling ourselves, So I think just having that mindset that I wanted an African product that is unmistakably African, but also very luxurious, because I don't think that we should ever assume that African can be luxurious or excellent.
Absolutely.
So
you're pulling at my heartstrings, because that is literally my life's mission with my work, because I believe I stole the line from a friend of mine who would always say vehicles of African pride. And I think it's beautiful when we're able to encapsulate products and treatments, and because I hate when they say Nigerians are not hospitable. We're very hospitable. We are very hospitable people. And I hate when they talk about our like hospitality is only for East Africa. I'm like, Nigerians are the most hospitable, and Nigerian can't be eating and not offer you to eat when you come to their house.
In fact, the average Nigerian cooks for more than the guest.
Exactly, expecting that someone
comes must eat.
So
not
why
just water or a full meal?
Absolutely. So why wouldn't that also go into our products? And there's something you mentioned about having local and going back to original. It's so beautiful to see, because sometimes I think we vilify anything that is local. There's something I'm fighting now with Nigerians always preferring imported. And it's like I'm trying to see how it's also the reason why we're very deliberate about working with local. And as a supplier, your team and yourself have been super professional, have met every deadline way ahead of time, have been super supportive. I mean, the training was beautiful to see. So for Modara now, what is year 20 for you? What would you hope that you would have achieved or accomplished by your 20th year?
Oh, okay. I love it. So in our plan, which we've already documented and hope to achieve, we want to continue to develop products in the wellness space for the body, for the face, for the hair, and just be able to give you that Modara experience
top to bottom.
And then we also have, did I tell you that even for the new product, I think I told you, we are growing our Botanical garden. So beyond shea butter and black soap,
how's that going?
It's beautiful. In fact,
we need to come see.
We were in some forest last week. Last week, Monday, myself and the team were roaming a forest, to just be in that nature, and also just work with the researchers who have been researching the forest landscape of Nigeria for years. Could you
imagine if you had a retreat?
I know.
Where people would come.
Now you're going to where we're going. So when our money comes,
love it.
We want to have our forest and a resort in that forest. So it would do multiple things. The trees that we're using, we want to be able to continue to harvest them sustainably. Currently, we're working with institutions that manage our forests in Africa to help us sustainably harvest barks of trees like camwood and iroko that we're using in our new formulation. For the plants, like red acalypha and a few others, we're growing them in our garden, and they've graciously, like, again, just making sure we're getting the right species. They've graciously offered to help us with the seedlings, even help us with the soil, make sure that the soil composition is great and our garden is flourishing. So, yes.
I am so excited.
Yeah, so we have like 8-9 plant materials beyond shea butter and black soap that we're now putting into the range you're testing. Yeah, so
we're testing something. They were so gracious to send me, and I have been enjoying using the products. Like I thoroughly enjoy. It really feels like I could tell that there's intentionality with your products, because you can feel it when you use it.
Yeah.
And it's not something you can easily say in words, because now intentionality and luxury are words that are thrown around.
I know.
But your products truly encapsulate that. And I think creating a space where people can have a journey and experience, like an experience center, and even like sleep. Please, you know I'm a hotel. Please invite me.
Yes, people can sleep over. In fact, just this week, I was having a conversation with Timmy, and just creating experiences like I want people to just have a good life, if that makes sense. And so different aspects of life that can feel very stressful.
Mundane.
We want and even the mundane to make it extraordinary, and then the stressful to make it
less stressful.
So imagine a mother that's just had a baby and the stress that comes with, the pregnancy, having the baby, and just having a space in that resort where they can come and camp for like
Omugwo services. Oh my God.
But we need money.
We need money.
The idea is there, but we need money.
We need money. If you have money, throw it at her. She's worth every penny. And like I said, her products have done amazing. I mean, you've been around for 11 years, so you're good for the money.
Yeah.
And with all the awards now you have international bragging rights.
Absolutely.
Super proud of you.
Yeah.
I really like your vision and everywhere you're going. But I've also met your team, and you mentioned Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
Timmy is such a beautiful representation of your brand and everything you represent.
Yeah.
How did you find it, Timmy? And how did that, because you can tell that she takes ownership and pride in your brand, which is it's not easy to see. I feel like I have the same ethos where here in Wheatbaker, I feel like I'm very passionate about all things Wheatbaker.
Yeah.
So how are you able to replicate a Timmy that loves your brand just as passionately?
If I'm to answer that question very correctly, God helps me to find it.
Okay.
Let's be very blunt.
We need to pray.
Yes, you need prayer. But also, in addition to prayer, you need to also have that foundation to know that whatever you're building, you can't build outside of people. So whether it was even a Timmy or not, one thing that we've always done is, you see, the love and care that we talk about, we can't give it to you if we don't give it to the team. True. So there is first the brand and the brand culture within that then extends outside. So even before Timmy came, if you met any other Modara team member, you would have experienced love and care. Each person then layers it with their own personality and excellence that they already come with, and that we continue to build in the team. So it's a double
edged sword.
Yes. So you look for people. It's easier for you if you look for people or find people that already embody a lot of your culture. But you must first define that culture. Yeah. So you can, and a lot of people, when they're defining culture, they're maybe first looking for people that can bring in the money. No, I'm looking for people with heart.
What? That is rare. That is, because I've never heard that.
Teach heart.
You can't teach it.
I'm patient to teach you the technical skills. I can give you SOPs and give you the policies, but I can't. It's hard to teach heart.
You can't.
Yes.
It's not something you can buy.
Yes.
It's either you have it or you don't.
Or you don't. And then it's either you're willing to develop it. So
you can't fake it.
No, you can't.
You can't fake it.
So when I'm recruiting, you could have had years of experience in the industry, but if I can't see the heart, then you cannot be a Modara brand person.
I love that so much, because even here at the hotel, I'm often asked, oh, why isn't Wheatbaker doing this? Or why isn't Wheatbaker doing this? And I realized that if you're a Wheatbaker person, you get it.
Yes.
And if you're not a Wheatbaker person, I can't explain it to you. And I feel like I get that same vibration, but I get that same energy from Modara, where it just there's a synergy, and every point of our interactions and our building has been effortless. I say that not because you're here in front of me. Really, truly, you have been an easy vendor to work with, and I thank you for that.
Thank you.
So, here at the Wheatbaker, what new idea or concept do you think we should do in the next 18 months?
18.
You could wild card whatever crazy, wacky that you just be like, oh.
Any plans for the December period when people come? Do you want to have something that would be like an experience that you have curated and people can have? I don't know what that experience would be. We can flesh that out. I
like that.
Music, it could have poetry, it could have just
and a curation with Modara and have people make something. So that makes absolute sense. So we could definitely put a poll out. So let us know if it's something you'd be interested in. Let us see December not just be about going out to the club. Maybe you can also have another experience. I think that would be fun.
About hospitality, you could have moments where people just come and share a meal with others in your space. Because feeding, I think, is one of our major ways of expressing hospitality as Africans.
We love to eat and feed people. If when you're upset at home and they're like, have you eaten?
Yes.
It's like food solves everything.
So you could do you could curate an experience also around people just gathering around a meal and just sharing.
Yeah, just having an open table.
Yeah.
Please let us know if you'd like to come for our open table or other ideas. We're open to your ideas. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for spending time with me. This has been a very enlightening and nourishing session. I really feel full I have all the nice feels. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And I hope very soon we'll get to sit down and talk about some other wild and wacky concepts.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So where can people find your products and you?
Okay. So
if they want to connect to you, do you do internships, training? Can people come and someone wants to follow you?
We have a small team. We could look at it.
Okay.
We could look at it. We have a small team, and it's something people have asked. We just need to put the structure in place that will support it.
Okay. So maybe Q1 next year. Maybe we'll look at that.
As the team settles, and we're still looking to expand the team a little more.
Okay.
So when we have that structure in place, we can accommodate that.
Okay, I think that would be amazing. So where can they find Modara? Where would you like people to connect with you?
Okay.
Which are your socials? LinkedIn? Yeah, tell us.
So we have a website, so www.modaranaturals.com. And then you can also find us on Instagram, Modara Naturals, at Modara Naturals. Then we're on LinkedIn as well. We're somewhat on TikTok.
Are they making you do all the dances and
I think
Gen
we're not
Zs?
doing it. That's why I said we're somewhat on TikTok.
Maybe we could find someone that would be very happy at Gen Z. So please, anyone out there that is interested in being a TikTok ambassador, please slide into their DM and yeah, I think that would be fun.
Find us at the Wheatbaker. We have the collaborated product.
We have our own range.
Yes, for Wheatbaker.
You can only find it here.
And the Modara range is also carried in their spa. And
and you get to do treatments as well. So you get to experience it as a treatment, which I think is super unique.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I can't appreciate you enough. I look forward to our next conversation.
Same here.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.